Asia is a vast, diverse and heterogeneous region, which accounts for 20% of the world's land area. It is home to half of the world's population. Its 49 economies are at widely different levels of economic development, embrace different economic philosophies, and have different political systems.
The environment is something that really depends on how countries use their resources effectively. And we see that in Asia, there is a lot of overpopulation and a lot of industrialization occurring, and it's really important for them to consider the impacts on the environment with the development that they are experiencing right now.
Our future, what we do right now, is going to be sustainable for our children in the future. Something that we can do. Our cars are still going to be here. Our planet is still going to be livable. Our air is still going to be breathable. Things like that. It's the little things that really matter when it comes to sustainability. And it's these different pieces such as infrastructure work, the aging population, and gender disparity that is going to make up things that we need to work on for sustainability.
Sustainable development basically means how can we get countries to last for the next 10 years, the next 15 years? How are we going to make sure the governments care about the citizens and not about their selfish reasons?
To me, sustainable development really means taking into account the ways that our actions affect things that we might not even conceive of, because nothing is really isolated, and every action, no matter how small, has ripples that we might not even see the effects of later on.
To me, sustainable development means improving educational infrastructure, population infrastructure, transportation infrastructure, social infrastructure that is going to last past the current administration that enables these things.
Today, we live in a time where we have the highest quality medical technology in all of human history, but the worst health disparities in allocation for that medical technology. So what sustainable development means to me is that we provide this excellence with equity to the entirety of the global vision.
Sustainable development to me means improving the quality of life for everybody while still keeping in mind environmental concerns and understanding that the benefits of an industrialized society have only been afforded to a small percentage of the population, while the entire world has suffered the negative effects of that.
Sustainable development to me just means taking responsibility as humans to not only right the wrongs of generations before us, but the wrongs that we're currently doing onto the environment. So making it so that generations of not only humans, but also animals and plants and all living life on Earth has the opportunity to continue on for generations and for years to come.
To me, sustainable development means that in a population or in a continent such as Asia, where there's such a rapidly growing population, equity is going to be extremely important. And we have to make sure that the needs of different areas are met. So the needs of cities where there are different slums and different things like that, and then the rural areas all have the same opportunities for growth.
So sustainable development to me, it really means not just thinking about the here and now and the short-term solutions to issues of development in Asia, but it's really looking at what's available, what are the available resources right now, what are the natural resources available to us, and how we can plan for the future generations, taking into account what we have now and making sure that whatever we do right now can sustain future generations of people.
When we're looking at the trajectory that Asia has really planted itself on, it's one that is inconceivable to us here in the United States. To imagine that your GDP is growing at such an alarming rate, the fact that jobs are being created and houses are going up faster than you can really fathomably see possible. What we're looking at is amazing development, but without any underlying infrastructure. Without any underlying sustainable infrastructure, the growth that Asia has worked so hard for won't be able to last.
resiliency,
development,
inequality,
Human rights.
Gender empowerment.
disease outbreaks,
cooperation, government acknowledgement of responsibility,
stable economic relations,
the aging population,
economic disparity,
terrorist organizations,
environmental justice,
economic growth.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are here today to write the script for a new future. A future of hope and promise, of increased prosperity, security, and dignity for all. In September at the United Nations, you adopted an inspiring new Sustainable Development Agenda with the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, endorsed by all the people of the world. You showed your commitment to act for the common good. It is now time to do so it again.